Logontutor.com, Financial Literacy Series Managing Business Risk. Essential Strategies for Business Continuity, written by Parham-Darabi, co-founder of Logontutor.com. For today's talk on financial literacy, I want to talk about managing key person risk. Upon listening to various funds, they explain that they invest only in companies with at least 2 co-founders. The reason is that if a company has only one founder and that founder gets hit by a bus, what will happen to the company? Who will run it? In the arena of funding institutions like state economic accelerators or funding organizations like Angel or Venture, they typically look for a minimum of 2 founders in my experience. Some businesses that run as consultative or one-man or woman shops do not need external funds, nor do they want to build an enterprise in favor of simplicity and a lifestyle business. However, those seeking external institutional funding will most likely have to find a co-founder or build a leadership bench to reduce the risk of the key person, for example, getting hit by a bus, God forbid. So, knowing this, if you have a business, how can you reduce this risk? Keep a secure box with the key documentation needed to keep the business running, so your work is not siloed, and so a newly appointed leader can step up with all the pertinent information to run the business. Banks, for example, offer lockboxes that can store key dongles, such as password keys and device information for 2-factor authentication. In the box, there is what's needed to access passwords. It's a good idea to invest in a paid password manager so key stakeholders can access passwords. This is very important if you hire contractors. Make it part of your onboarding so they are entering accounts and passwords in company property and not in their individual silo, so you're not held hostage because they have key data. Make sure you set up all the domain names, hosting, and bank account information under the company and have full access to this so you're not bullied because they have the intellectual property. It is integral to have an onboarding process that provides them with an encrypted, secure password manager and grants you super admin rights to monitor and access business accounts. Paying for a password manager that can be shared, in my opinion, is worth the price because it will encourage you to keep the business running in case a key person is no longer available. Another important piece of advice is to have a succession plan so that you and your team know how to move forward in case a key person, for example, gets hit by a bus, God forbid. Lastly, you can get key man insurance to mitigate this risk. As a startup, this could take some time, but as revenue comes in, it would be a smart item to budget for if your business has key person risk. At Logontutor.com, find top quality tutors, verified annually through background checks and equipped with self-vetting tools. We offer nationwide online and in-person tutoring across 200+ academic subjects for K-12 and college students. If you're an expert in a subject and want a tutor, sign up through the link. Annual background checks are required, but you keep 100% of your earnings.